All right, g'day whiskey. Welcome to week 10. Just bear with me while I bring up the lesson. All right, welcome to week 10 of the MP program. And today's lesson is one bite won't hurt. Tell me, how many times have you in the past, been tempted by something and you've thought to yourself, one bite won't hurt, or a little taste of this won't hurt, a little taste of that won't hurt. What you'll find throughout today's lesson is that big success or long-term success comes from honing in the small choices that you make every single day. And whilst it might sound a little bit, daunting to have to think you've got to pull the reins in and really watch what you eat, it's a matter of changing your perception of things. If you feel as though you're missing out on the good stuff in life, well, yeah, you're going to be down in the dumps and you're not going to really be motivated to continue on with your good intentions. However, if you start to change your perception of things and really start to work on enjoying the food that you eat every day, well, you can have your cake and eat it too, because you can really enjoy the food that you're eating and achieve what you want to achieve and follow through with the good intentions for once, rather than falling to or caving to your desires or so forth. All right, so let's get started, and we're going to use this as a visual. So what you see here is a 95-gram choc chip cookie. Now, one bite's been taken out of it, and a 5-cent coin has been used to give you an idea of how big that cookie is and how big that bite is. But it's a standard bite. It's a normal adult-sized bite. And for one bite of a choc chip cookie, you're consuming 117 calories with 6 grams of fat. Now, it doesn't sound like much, and it probably really isn't that much. However, what we're going to look at over the next couple of slides is some alternatives, because as we all know, we never really stop at the one bite of the cookie, because it doesn't satisfy you. It's not going to fill you up, and if you are hungry at the time of eating that cookie, chances are you're going to have that cookie and the whole packet. So let's see what we can eat in place of that one bite. All right, can you see what we've got there? I'll tell you. What we have are 200 grams of strawberries, and 10 strawberries, 200 grams of no fat added sugar, vanilla yogurt, and a teaspoon of flax milk. And this equates to 119 calories, but just 1.5 grams of fat coming from a rich source of omega-3. Now, if you've got cookies in your house, there's going to be a bit of a change to avoid the cookies that are in your house. Tell me, what's one tool you can use to make sure the cookie isn't in the house, for starters? Yep, that's right. The Kitchen Makeover Checklist. Purge and pillage should have taken care of the cookies. Now, if the cookies are in the cupboard, you probably didn't do purge or pillage correctly, or something slipped by the nutrition gatekeeper, that is you, and you need to do the kitchen makeover again. Doing that kitchen makeover once every 3 or 6 months is really a really good habit to get into. And making sure you've got all of the ingredients there to make something like this will also be a habit that you've got to hone in. All right. Pear mixed berry crumble. It's in the MP Cook Bible. Tell me, who's tried this? I know a lot of our clients are a big fan of this particular recipe. In fact, I've had some of them eat it 3 or 4 times a day. 1 serve of the pear mixed berry crumble, 122 calories with 1.1 gram of fats. So beating that cookie by about 5 grams of fat. If it's not something sweet you're looking for and you're looking for something savory, 2 chicken tacos fit the bill. So the question you've got to ask yourself now is, are poor choices short-circuiting your success every day? Are you taking the chocolate minis out of the top of the fridge? You know, where the eggs are meant to go? Are you grabbing a muffin on the way to work because you're not prepared enough in the morning? It's a healthy muffin, sure, but is it going to get you lean or is it going to take you further away from your goal? They're the questions you've got to ask yourself. If you haven't used the kitchen makeover tools correctly, or you've been apprehensive about using it because you don't want to upset other people in the house, it's about time now you have a talk with them. Because let's face it, you're not only doing it for yourself, you're doing it for your whole family. And whilst your whole family may not be on board yet, they're definitely going to be on board with the things or the benefits that you'll get or gain from the lifestyle change. So having that talk is really important, just to really clearly set your intentions and your goals in line with the whole household. And here's a challenge for you. How many MP meals can you make that beat the cookie? Same energy content, but better nutrition. Take a look through the cook Bible because that's all you've got. That's the best resource you have. Take a look at the recipes in the cook Bible that beat the cookie. Remember the figures were around about 117 calories and less than 6 grams of fat. So in the nutrition information section of each recipe, you'll be able to see per serve how many calories there are, how many grams of fat. Use that and come up with as many as you can. Let me know. Post in our group, or you can email us. It's these comprehension tools that we give you that are going to really give you the dynamic ability to change this plan to suit you. Because remember, if you're following this plan, if you're trying to just throw yourself into the deep end and do as best as you can, you're not going to get very far. You've got to actually take a step back, look at what your current habits are, and slowly change them one by one. And that's why the comprehension tasks each week in our online program and that one-on-one coaching is extremely important, because that's where you get the live feedback from us to help you problem solve in any situation. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I hope you got something from it. I'll see you next week for lesson 11. And lesson 11 is MP in the family. So if you are looking at ways to incorporate this program in with the household, that's one lesson that you don't want to miss. All right. See you guys.